everybody. Day 21 today of being on plan. End of week 3. Weigh day tomorrow, so watch this space tomorrow. Today I wanted to talk about the benefits of being on plan, and I do not mean about the weight you lose. I was talking to a client about, well, she actually talked to me about why she'd reached out to get on plan, and she mentioned that she'd been watching the videos that I've been doing, and she said that the videos that she'd been watching me do were making her feel or making her think about the benefits of losing weight rather than the downside of being on a diet. And it really got me thinking that about what it is I talk about, because I just talk about my day and the things that it makes me, I guess the things that it makes me feel. So first of all, it made me really pleased that the message I'm giving across is a very, very positive one, because I feel so great and so positive. So I was really, really glad that that message was getting across. So today I wanted to talk about a bit more about that, about the benefits of the process of being on a diet or being on plan, and which have nothing to do with the number on the scales or the weight, the amount of weight you want to lose. And so I literally just sat here and jotted down what just these last 3 weeks have meant to me, not from a numbers perspective, because I have no idea how much how much I've lost yet. You'll see tomorrow, if you watch my videos, how much I've lost from tomorrow. I have no idea yet. Obviously I know up till 2 weeks ago, but what has it meant to me from a gains perspective? And you'll see my eyes flicking because I didn't want to miss anything, but I just brainstormed what it has meant to me. And so an example this week is, and this is going to sound like a negative, but it's not, I had to go to the physio this week because my shoulder has been playing up, and the physio, my shoulder and my ankle have been playing up for the last couple of weeks, and the physio asked me what she thought, which was great. She said to me, "What do you think's going on?" And I said to her that my thinking is that I have been on for one of my medical conditions. I've been on a anti-inflammatory for a couple of years now, and my neurologist and I have finally managed to get me off of this particular anti-inflammatory called indomethacin, and I've been off it for about 6 weeks now, and on another drug, wonder drug, painkilling drug called topiramate, and so park that. So I have, for 6 weeks, I've been off this anti-inflammatory, and I know that having put on weight, which is another not very nice thing about the indomethacin, I know that fat cells ooze an inflammatory protein. I have 2 old injuries in my shoulder and in my ankle, and my suspicion is that these inflammatory proteins have attacked these old injuries in my ankle and in my shoulder and have inflamed them. Then coming off the anti-inflammatory, so the anti-inflammatory drug that I was on was masking the inflammatory, I hope you're following all this, inflammatory property of the indomethacin. I'm now off the indomethacin, and wham, up comes the I basically got a rotator cuff injury in my shoulder, and this old injury in my ankle has flared up. That's what I think's going on. And the physio looks at me and smiles and says, "You should have my job." I've basically got it spot on. So one of the benefits of me being on plan is that I am reducing the amount of fat that is in my system, and therefore I am reducing the amount of these inflammatory proteins. This is how my brain thinks. I'm reducing the amount of inflammatory proteins that is going around my system, which is means that I'm helping my shoulder and my ankle eventually. And so that means that the pain, actually I'm already, not so much in my shoulder, that's getting worse, but that's because I'm irritating my shoulder. But my ankle, I've definitely noticed that my ankle is getting better and better and better, and that's because for that's the load bearing capacity through onto my foot. The more and more weight I lose, the less and less load bearing capacity there is onto my ankle, and I'm springing up the stairs much, much quicker. So I'm reducing the pain through into my ankle, and that's definitely getting better. So the spring in my step is, I'm springing up the steps much, much quicker. I am looking forward to events with joy now. I'm not into clothes much more noticeably yet, but I'm anticipating events with joy rather than dread that are coming up. Whereas I used to really dread things that are coming up, and I am anticipating them eagerly now, knowing that as the weeks go by I'm getting slimmer and slimmer, and I'm not dreading them anymore. No more dread is wonderful. Anticipation is brilliant. I'm starting to, when I lie in bed, rather than feeling all the plumpness, I'm starting to at last feel my hip bones. I can feel, I don't think you can see them yet, but I can feel my shoulder blades now rather than just plumpness. When I look at my reflection now, I'm starting to see my cheekbones coming back. And I noticed the other day when I was walking with my daughter, she's still got a much slimmer reflection, more slimmer shadow than me, but I'm no longer this big shadow compared to a slim shadow, and it's not quite equal, but it's getting there. My confidence is increasing, my pride in myself, oh my God, that's a biggie. My self-pride is huge, and my self-belief is, I think even the first week of doing this, my self-pride and self-belief in myself that I'm actually doing it, massive, massive. I'm looking after myself. I've got makeup on pretty much every day because I don't mind looking at myself in the mirror so much anymore. I'm enjoying makeup again now, rather than just thinking, what's the bloody point? Nothing I do is going to make any difference. I'm enjoying window shopping again and flicking through, anticipating what I'm going to be able to wear again. So my message, I guess, is enjoy the whole process. Enjoy the benefits right now, not in the future when you're going to be at goal, but enjoy them now. The benefits of being on plan right now, rather than focusing on the future of when you're going to lose weight, or definitely not focusing on what my brother calls the torture of being on plan. It's bloody brilliant being on plan. Everything I've just described to you is fantastic. I'm absolutely loving it.